the Louisville Cardinals and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, Coach Rome told me before the game, this is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, but he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cardinals offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Had more than 100 yards receiving, 3 scores in their victory last time out. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. A give to Brown. Maybe a crease. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team, you get a guy like this that you can hand the football and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's number 2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture. It's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the delay, it's Brown. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Wide open downfield. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Schiff.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Wants to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jess.
Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Edwards. The quick out. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Hall. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. The Tar Heels will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Might have a chance. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And this offense runs the option. They didn't need the option. The quarterback does a great job understanding that what the defense is trying to do. He's got space. He takes it. Why pitch it when I don't have to? Makes the big, long, explosive touchdown play for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off-play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. Absolutely nowhere to go as they stop him behind the line on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off, Isaac Brown. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off for Brown. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Snagged out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth?
He's got it, Allen. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. Scooped and scored. Touchdown, Louisville.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Cardinals come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll run with Brown. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cardinals! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he takes this from inside the 5. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 4 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Wolverines, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out and ready to attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. First down, right back to Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. They take the lead here in the second half. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. They want to throw it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Ball's on the 16, and they need 6 on second down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to throw, it's Edwards. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. Breaks into the open. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Edwards. Here's a heat. Dumps it off in the flats. Ball is loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Push down for the tackle. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading. And that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll keep it on the ground. There's some... It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. The short hands, it's Shipp. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthen their position. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll take it on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. One more time, it's Brown. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Again, it's Brown. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Making side adjustments here. They'll run for it, and it's Brown. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Off play action. Looking down the middle. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, North Carolina! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Complete in the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cardinals want to move quickly. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. North Carolina will call it second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Cardinals with a counterpunch. This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
North Carolina, 25.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect their quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Off play action on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy one to the back. He breaks a tackle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the run, fires downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Cardinals peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Edwards. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the 4th quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
Rush is on him. Buried before he complete. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.